Progressing through the jhanas does not entail gaining. The deeper stages of jhana are profound states of letting go. Here's the definition of the second jhana. With the stilling of thought and examination, you enter in the second jhana, which is characterized by rapture and pleasure, and accompanied by inner composure and singleness of mind. The stilling of thought and examination is the dropping away of vitakka and vichara, in whatever way you experience them, whether it was the act of connecting and sustaining your attention on the meditation object, or any of the other mental and verbal processes that may have been happening. That's all quieted out. So this is a much more still, quiet place. The rapture and pleasure are still there. That's the Piti and Sukha. And then it highlights two other qualities that were present in the first jhana, the inner composure and singleness of mind. Singleness of mind is the ekaggata. Sometimes we may not notice those qualities if there was more mental activity happening that was capturing our attention more. Here it's highlighting them as the mind is quieted out more. We can become more aware of inner composure and the ekaggata. Here's the simile for the second jhana. You make the rapture and pleasure, that's the Piti and Sukha, drench, steep, fill, and pervade your body. So there's no part unpervaded. Just as though there were a lake whose waters welled up from deep within or deep below. And in that way, the lake is drenched, steeped, filled, and pervaded by the water. You can see there's some movement happening here, but it's less energetic than in the first jhana, the image of the bathman making soap. Here it's a subtler or quieter place, a more cooled out place. In that way, in the same way, we have the Piti and Sukha drench, steep, and fill the whole body. Upon entering the third jhana, Piti is dropped away. With the fading away of rapture, you abide in equanimity, mindful and clearly aware, feeling pleasure with the body. That's the Sukha. Equanimity, mindfulness, and clear awareness were present in the previous jhanas. Sometimes we don't notice them as much if the vitakka and vichara and the piti have become more prominent in our awareness or capture our attention more. In the third jhana simile, the feeling has shifted. In the first and second jhanas, there was some sense of moving to pervade the Piti and Sukha through the body. It was quieter and subtler, more cooled out in the second jhana, but there was still that welling up deep from within. In the third jhana, any sense of movement or doing has dropped away completely, and the images of lotus flowers that can live their entire life cycle submerged, immersed in the water. There's nothing that needs to be done. There's no movement or activity to have them be pervaded by the water. By virtue of just being in the water, they are pervaded. And in this same way, the Sukha without the Piti is pervaded through the whole body. With the fourth jhana, the Sukha has dropped away. With the abandoning of pleasure and pain, that's pleasant and unpleasant experience in the body. And with the previous disappearance of joy and grief, that's mental feelings that are pleasant or unpleasant. You enter and abide in the fourth jhana, and then it emphasizes again, which has neither pain nor pleasure, and a purity of mindfulness and equanimity. The simile gives us a sense of the experience of the fourth jhana. In the previous jhanas, Piti and Sukha, or in the third jhana, just Sukha, were pervaded through the body. Those have all dropped away. So here, the body is pervaded by a pure, bright mind. And the images of someone who was completely covered by a white cloth. So there was no part of your whole body not covered by the white cloth. And in this way, the whole body is pervaded by a pure, bright mind. There is a sense of the body, a connection with the body, but it's a subtler feeling. The body can feel like it's a body of light or energy or vibration. The sense of solidity can drop away. It's more of a sense of highlighting, even though there is a sense of the body there, pure awareness itself, pure consciousness itself.